I didn't start recording. Okay, I just did this, so I'm just gonna speed through it real quick, because I know what I just chose just a second ago. Pigeon. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains. We will come for what was promised, for the gods have graced us with their strength. Baron, the king of Redovia. So they do have a king after all. And where there's a king, an army follows. What promise are they babbling about anyway? To take my daughter's hand. What? How? You never mentioned it, your grace. I didn't think I would have to keep my word. We can't let barbarians seize the throne. Our treasury is low, but we can seek allies. I will let you get on with the audits, and I will make some preparations in the meantime. I will be in the council chamber, your grace. Okay. Your grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stock. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold. Or 5 stacks of supplies, your grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Take these supplies. Feed your children well. That will be enough to keep us going for a couple weeks. Gods favor you. Merchant. I come with a business proposition, your grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a brand new tavern. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. A new tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money on the business. That sounds good. Take the gold and let the business grow. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, your grace. I will get right on with the work. 8 solid tables, 13 beds. We can make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, it's going to work well. Your grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. It appeared out of nowhere, as if a dark force brought it upon us. 5 supplies? I hope this will be enough for you and your neighbors. Thank you, this is more than we expected anyway. You have a good heart, your grace. Okay. Archives. A letter arrived which confirmed Eric's worries. Redovia is seeking what was promised to them. Tavern business. A merchant has offered King Eric a share in his tavern business in exchange for an initial investment. The king, eager at a chance to improve the wealth of his treasury, invested some gold into the tavern business. Poverty in the village. Villagers reported men dressed in black stealing their stock. The king decided to show his generosity and gave the villagers supplies. Fever in the village. A mysterious illness has spread through a village. The village received 5 sacks of supplies to help them get back on their feet. To the council chamber. Sidani. Hey there. Pumpkin. Bumpkin. That's new. I like it. Your grace. You shouldn't be playing here. Sidani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the Cass Fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. Go and play in the gardens. Father, don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Okay. Your grace, I appointed a scout. He will let us know what we are up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on the Allies tab on the resource panel to view your potential allies. We can talk to nearby lords. But first, I would suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Great, Talus should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Redovia, no matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Okay. Advance a week. We fixed all that stuff. We did all that stuff. So, we're doing fine. Week 4. Stan. Your grace, I have found the son of the peasant. He was lost in a nearby forest looking for home. He was weakened and thirsty, but should be back to full strength soon enough. King Talus. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. father. Look what she did. Asalia has put feces under my pillow. How can I ever wash it off? Why did you tell her I told on her? Not now, Lusoria. I didn't tell Asalia anything. Can you not see we have a guest? Yeah. Go back to your chamber now. There are always people in here. We'll deal with that later. Scuttle off for now. But, if you can't even control your own children, then I'm surprised you still sit where you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand here like a commoner. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. Huh. You have a lot of books. What can be so important that you couldn't just send me a pigeon? I will be straightforward with this. I need an army. Redovia has threatened me and my family. Ha, Redovia here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what, I will give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What, just like that? Of course not, you see. My son Evo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me. It's about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Lusulia will be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus, anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Lusulia, and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return? Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. Yeah. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davern has seen better times. When Redovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? How about 3,000 more men? I want 3,000 extra men. And they'll be at our disposal whenever we need them. That's fine. I will send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great, you made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. Okay. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like this one next to Lady Ada. Hey. Okay, so she'll be here next week. Throne room, I still gotta talk to people. Okay. Lord Etten, your grace. Oh, I gotta sit on the throne, I forgot. Lord Etten. Your grace, my daughter is back. I have paid these thugs the ransom. I was nervous as ever in my life, but surprisingly it all went smoothly. They got what they wanted. I don't think there will be a problem anymore. As a thank you, I actually scraped together some gold. Here, take this. Hey! Okay. Archives. The wedding. The wedding of Lusuria and Evo, a day on which the kings of Davern and Etana would sign a treaty and become allies. Talius has agreed to help Eric with the fight against the Redovians, but his conditions were tough. An army for the eldest daughter's hand. Evo. Evo is the son of Talius, the royal prince of Etana. He is the future husband of Eric's daughter, Lusulia. Lusulia. After Eric confronted Asalia about sneaking out a window, she decided to pull another prank on her sister. Lusulia ran into the throne room crying at a very inappropriate moment. The king had no choice but to send her away and continue talking to Talius. Lost beloved son. The general found his son, and his father must be well pleased. Ransom. Lord Etten is returned to the king, Eric personally. As it turns out, the gold he was given helped him get his daughter back safely. Lord Etten showed his gratitude with enough gold to give us a small profit. How can I be of service, your grace? Tell me about our battle preparations. What would you like to know about, your grace? Is our army ready to confront the enemy? With Talos' army, we will crush the Radovian forces. We just need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay, let's go talk to Lursulia. That she's such a pain in the ass. Stan! Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. You must marry Evo, the Prince of Atana. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get a say in this? No. We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. A war is coming. So I'm going to be sacrificed? Did you even consider any other options? No. Did you even try to offer something other than your daughter? No. Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough he would just sell me to the highest bidder. You've been waiting for this. You can't wait to get rid of me, can you? No? I wish I was a common girl living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I never met. Stupid wedding, stupid prince, you're stupid. No. That went over well. Honestly, that went over well. I'm happy with how that went. That was good. Okay, let's go to the bedchamber. Hello, darling. Lashuria's getting married. Lashuria's getting married. What? No, did Barian find us? We can't let him. Lashuria will marry Evo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talius, marriage for an army in return. No, we can't let her marry a barbarian, Eric. You said you would find a way. Wait, Evo? That's good. That's great. Evo is a prince after all, and if Lashuria is married to Evo, then Barian can't do anything. Talius' army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Guests? Menus? We need to decorate the throne room. We need to buy flowers, decorations. Oh, and we need a band, too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Lashuria know yet? Yes, she didn't take it well. Oh, but what does she know? She wouldn't have to marry that barbaric Barian? Who knows what Radovians do with their wives? Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. Give her time, she'll come around to the idea. I'll see you later. Thank you, my dear. See, I told you, get some rest now. Fine, I will stay here. Aurelia. When Aurelia found out about the deal Eric made with Talia, she was over the moon. The wedding was sure to solve all their problems. Lursulia. The king knew Lursulia wasn't going to be happy about the wedding, but he had no other choice if he wanted his family to survive. Advance the week. Later that night. It had better be something important at this ungodly hour. Your Grace, Radovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. They've come for Lursulia, Eric. We must do something. Send a general to check this. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Okay, so we have supplies for the flowers. Let's save money for now, because we got 4 weeks until the wedding. But let's just save some money. Hopefully, I think the bank payment is done in 2 more weeks. So after that, I will have farmed up some gold, and we'll be going good. Right? 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 Grenville, week 5. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Okay, General. Stan, what have you learned? Radovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the post should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Although we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. You should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent to clear out these posts as soon as possible. Wait on my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Radovian bandits have made camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. To see the posts, open the map by clicking the map button below. Audrey has something to say, apparently. We will be ready for your wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Radovian posts need to be eliminated by then. And we still need to provide for the people's needs. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. With our current resources, we will need to prioritize. Okay. Let's look at the map. Sending the general by selecting a Radovian post and clicking on a magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in a gain of resources. In this case, we need a dispatch of the Radovian posts. You can send any agent to explore any location. Okay. Let's go with the west post. 'Cause why not? Explore. Go, General. Okay. Lady Ada. Your Grace, you called for me? I always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. I really should visit Grenville more often. Oh, have I been saying it wrong this whole time? It's Grevno? Oh, that's bad. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There is a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. He convinced other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. He always says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. I'm sure he will visit you sooner or later. What did he look like? Was he wearing anything specific? Did anything stand out? He was wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Oh, and he was wearing a hat. I will keep an eye out for him. If I find him, I will send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. Okay, peasant. Your Grace, my son was found safe and sound. There are no words. Here's a little something. My wife has made a cake for you, a strawberry one, I think. Thank you, Your Grace. Merchant. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I will now start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? You must be joking. That's ridiculously low. Make it 4. I made this happen, so I want a bigger cut of the profits. But Your Grace, someone still has to pay for maintaining the tavern. The innkeepers, the supplies, these don't come cheap. This is none of my concern. You tried to make a fool out of me, you'd better get to work in that case. But, yes, Your Grace. Damn it, I shouldn't have tried to swindle him. That's right. About right. How can I help, Pumpkin? I'm worried about Lucilia, Father. What will happen when she leaves? She promised me she'd take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Lucilia wouldn't lie to you. Your sister didn't know she'd have to leave, Sadani. As for Dusty, it's Lucilia's cat, so she will probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lucilia's choice. I'm sure she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why does she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course, Sadani. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that will change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'd better check on Lucilia when there's time. Peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters with steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there aren't any cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? Take some supplies. That should replace your cattle and get you something to eat for a while. That's perfect. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, archives. Rodovian Bite. More Rodovian bandits are crawling through Davarin. They have settled camps near the castle in order to put pressure on the king. He had no choice but to attack the enemy. A thief in disguise. Lady Ada visited the throne room, warning of a thief who pretends to be a merchant. She described him as someone who doesn't stand out from the crowd, wearing a green shirt, a hat. The king assured her he will keep an eye out for him. Tavern business. King Eric was angered by the idea of receiving such a small income in return for his investment and demanded the payments be increased to 4 pieces of gold per week. That's how I do. Sidani. Sidani is worried about her older sister, although the king suspects it's more about Dusty. Those two grew up together, so it's no wonder Sidani is upset. Lost beloved son. The peasant came back to thank King personally. He gave Eric a strawberry cake his wife made. Rodovia stole cattle. Rodovian forces have stolen cattle from a nearby village. King Eric has decided to support the villagers with a sack of supplies. Okay, let's go do some king stuff. Okay, let's go check on Lursulia or whatever. The story's not up there. Maybe Asalia would know where she is. Gardens. Whoa. Relax there. Oh, yes, father? Swords? Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lursulia. Poof. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you got. Really? You will fight with a girl? I will murder a girl. Let's go. I don't really know how to. Since I can't go to the market, I just had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Just swing your sword. Don't let your opponent hit you and be quick. That's the basics. Am I holding it right? Ouch. Too slow. My turn. You've got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? She locked herself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? You're not so brash now, are you? Where's the defiant Asalia gone? I'm joking. It will have to happen at some stage, though. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I was angry at her for being so irritating, but now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidani is too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you will find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it there. I was just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Sure. I will find you when I have a while. I suppose that will be never then. We hardly do anything anymore. Talius would tell you otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to the Surya wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know, I feel like it's best to give her some time. I will make it right, though. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Salia. Do I ever? Yes. Okay. Bedchamber. Gonna go see my wife. Asalia. Asalia's realization about why Lursulia had been upset lately made her worry about her own future. She assured her father that she would apologize to her sister for calling her names. Darling? How are the preparations going? Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. I hope Lursulia likes them. I'm sure she will. They're lovely, my darling. The wedding is so soon and there's so much to do. I think we're going to have to roast duck and a Calasian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak to Lursulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations if you need anything. I'll be in the throne room. I'll see you later. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Aurelia. The wedding preparations are going as planned. Aurelia was busy with preparing everything for the next couple of weeks. Okay, I think we can advance the week. Another successful week in the neighborhood. Oh, sweet. So, 16. Since we're only losing 3 gold now, I think that means we could buy fabrics this week. But no. Now, I'm going to hold off. I just want to pay off the loan, and then I'll cash out. Oh, I was about to be like, short week? Damn. Audrey, there's still time until the wedding. We should check out the Radovian post when there's a chance, Your Grace. Okay. General. No sign of Radovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. They must have gone away in a hurry. I got a little bit of gold and supplies. That's nice. Let's go at the North Post, then. Just go left to right. Yep. Stands on the way. Hey, this is the crazy guy. Your Grace, I think I know that they are after me. Who are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to my bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. They left them on the windowsill. I never left my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. Crazy guy. Aurelia. Aurelia. Have you seen Aurelia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her bedchamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I wanted her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. I suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetness. Or sweetest. Whatever. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by Radovian forces. Should we aid them in their time of need? This could have great effect on your people's contentment, Your Grace. We can't allow Radovia to threaten our land. I don't have any generals, so I can't. We need to prepare the final blow. Let's hope the Radovians don't strike again. Well, I don't have a mission. What do you have there, merchant? Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works? Most of the time. Cures almost anything. You won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. No thanks. I think I will pass. Pass on such a fine product? But how can you know for sure that you won't need it soon? Ah well, I will peddle it elsewhere. Okay. So, doing pretty decent. Just need to do almost nothing, actually. Talk to her. Darling, how are the wedding? The big days in 3 weeks? I can't believe how fast the time flies. Aurelia doesn't really want to get involved with the wedding preparation, so everything is on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this is the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric. How do you think she would react? She would hate us forever for promising her before she was even born. She could never find out about this. I feel like that's a worse idea than not telling her. Fine, I will stay here. Is that it? There's no way that's it. Rodovia raided a village. A village was attacked by Radovians. The king decided to keep his army together for the time being. Merchant medicine. The king refused to get medicine from the dude. Paranoid Lord. Lord visited Eric again. This time he mentioned something about candles. Things are getting rather strange. Am I done? I feel like I'm done. Okay, advance the week then, I guess. Man, this one's really going fast. Gold payment, which I think this is the last week, so we'll buy some fabrics. And yeah, there we go. Buy the fabric decorations for the wedding. Save and continue. Grevno, week 7. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Who would have guessed? There's the thief, by the way. Caught him. We're getting close to the wedding. We need to make sure those Rodovian posts are not a threat to us, Your Grace. Stan, what do you got? The North Post was crawling with Rodovian scum, Your Grace. We've managed to dispatch most of them. Awesome. I need you to get that one. Go after that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Peasant. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn, we've built our workers are happier and work harder. We can now plow much faster. We will still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. Awesome. Thank you. There's no need. There's no need. This is very generous, but our kingdom is doing well right now. You will make better use of the supplies. Really, Your Grace? You're a blessing to our village, Your Grace. I'll make it an extra 1 off of him anyways. Your Grace, our tavern in Barranca is finished. With you taking over half of the that's funny. I will be unable to pay the upkeep the staff supplies, so I had to focus on what was selling the best powerful wines and spirits. What I didn't realize at the time was that this new approach would attract a new kind of guest. Yes, the kind that likes to drink, shout, and brawl. It wasn't long before it all went down the privy. The entire place is wrecked. So a little renovation is needed. What's the problem? It would take a lot of gold and effort to put everything back to normal. Besides, the reputation of the place has already been tarnished. There's no way we'll succeed after all this. Farewell, Your Grace. If he hadn't been so greedy, I could have made it a world-renowned tavern. You were greedy in the first place, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. What are you hiding there, pumpkin? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. I never said you can't have a cat, just not Lersulia's. It's a snail. I found him in the garden, and I call him Smudge. Dude, the game really likes Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice, but he's not a cat. Jesus Christ. Can I not change that? Okay. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I've found so far. Maybe if Lusura didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. I see what you're trying to do there. I don't think your tricks are going to work. Lucilia has to leave. She will marry Evo, and with that, she will have to stay with him, support him. So there's no way? No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? It's Smudge! It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, yes, Smudge. I'm afraid you won't be able to go in the council chamber for a while, though. King Talius is staying there until the wedding ceremony. Besides, I did tell you not to play in there, didn't I? Yes, Father. Peasant. Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Hick. Teeny tiny. Would you happen to have any spare gold, you see? 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, Hick, I could get myself some boots. Yes, that's it. Some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what's she say? Get out of here. Don't waste my time. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Let me just disappear. Hick. Peasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Our food, supplies, and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. Here, take some supplies. I can give 7 sacks of supplies. I hope this will compensate your losses. That should be more than enough. We are much obliged, Your Grace. Okay, the thief. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life. I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? Are you trying to fool me? You trying to fool me? Guards. No, Your Grace. I'm telling the truth. It was the Rodovian barbarians. He will spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know that we found her wrongdoer. So I sent her the invite. Audrey. Sounds like Rodovia is copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Okay, let's go see what to do. I think I'm just going to finish up next week and then I'm done. Bedchamber. Aurelia. Darling, how are the preparations going? Has Vesuria spoken to you at all? She hasn't. I'm very worried about her. She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. I hope she'll forgive us for this one day. Okay. Fine, I will stay here. Okay, bye. Good to know. Where am I going? Dungeon. That's where I'm going. Hey, guy. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You tried to trick me. Let's just say you know why. How dare you ask that? You're going to stay here until Lady Ada you're going to stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. I'm gonna just do this last week and then I'll be done. Next week. Buy that, because we don't have to do the payments anymore. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace. Okay, I'll see you after this. No sign of the Dovians at the East Post, Your Grace. Hey, she's not in the room anymore. There was nothing left behind. Audrey, with the Rodovian post gone, I think we're ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay. Granville, nothing. Okay. Lady Ada. Your Grace, you called for me? I found your thief. I put the man in the dungeons where he belongs. Your Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him. Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is. And of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle. I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. That's all. Thank you for now. 60! Let me know if you need anything. When you make an alliance, the ally's name will turn green, but when you upset some lords, their name will appear in red. This usually means you can't ally with him anymore. Awesome. I wonder if Talus is still here. I'm pretty sure he is. I'll go talk to him. Banker. I hear that your treasury isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. I want to offer my services. No. No. Go away. The Bank di Florentini is always happy to help. We're doing fine, thank you. Ooh. Pietro. Your Grace, I'm starting to think that perhaps you are involved. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right? Okay, weirdo. Ursulia. Father. Ursulia, you finally came out. Can you please come meet me at the wall when you have a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course. I will see you there. Alright, peasant. Grace, I came here to ask you for help. My father's very sick with fever. Please help me. He is pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time. We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic. We have given him a concoction of wormwood and mint. Eggids, we even tried letting the bad bloods with leeches. I'm afraid he might not last another night. Your Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true, you should put word out that we're looking for one. As for your father? Yeah, we don't have the gold for that. Try looking for a healer near the forest. I think a healer will be able to provide better help than I could. Don't you think I've tried that already? I wouldn't have come here otherwise. To hell with that. That crazy old witch from the forest is my best bet now. Yeah, probably. We don't really have that type of stuff. So, yeah, let's go to the council chamber. I think I need to talk to this dude real quick. Because he's not green. What's going on in Atana? Did Yelis and Baravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land witchcraft? I don't know, and I don't care to find out. I have my own problems. Is everything alright in Hagos? I've always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like, better than this rat hole. Did you find anything yet? Are those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. How is Evo? I'd like to know a little about your son before, you know, the marriage. What's there to say? Evo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he is at least half as smart as I am. Can't you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. How's your wife? I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick, otherwise I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. We're almost ready for the wedding. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist. I bought throne decorations. We'll have a live band. There was no need. I just want it to be over with and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's the vows that are important. I hate weddings. People forget what they're really about. Oh well, it's going to be a quiet party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. Awesome. I'm his favorite. Me and him are buddies. Let's go to the gardens. I will talk to Lysoria last. Do we talk to her? Yes, father? We're almost ready for the wedding. It looks like it's going to be quite a banquet. Yeah, for you, it will, but not for your Lysoria. I still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Evo. I don't think she wants to. I know, I wish we had more time to find a prince, but this is the way it has to be. Stay safe. Your Grace? How are you doing? It's so boring in here. You ready for the wedding? Yeah, I just had one question I must ask, Your Grace. Yes? May Smudge come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sidani. But I always keep him close, Your Grace. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Lysoria. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, Pumpkin. Yes, yes, yes. Just get rid of Lysoria. Dump her off. Nobody wants her. Nobody. You don't want her. I don't want her. She doesn't want her. Yeah, let's make fun of her. Yeah, you're ugly. You're ugly. You're ugly and no one wants you. Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me? I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father. I didn't mean it when I called you stupid. I just wish things were different. I just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling, I know. I love you, Father. Ah, no, I can't. I love you more than anything in this world, Luli. I know. You hate it when I call you that, but you're still my Luli. It's alright, Papa. I'll miss you calling me Luli. Ah, shit, I skipped over that. Oh well. Yes, I'd better get ready before she finds me. I'll see you at the party. Is there anything else left to do? I don't think there is. Oh, no, I still gotta go to the bedchamber. Okay. Tresses. Darling. How are the wedding preparations going? Everything is ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress. I'll let you do the honors. Give her that one. This is the middle ground gown. Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much. So what do you think? The puffy one, yes? We can't afford it, darling. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Proceed the week. Oh, I still don't have the money for that. Oh, I still don't have the money for that. Oh, I still don't have the money for that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna end this one here. I need to fix this because I just kind of fucked up. So, see you in the next one. Ha 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 ha. Let's see, Alt F4. Yay!